about Pat Monix recently as well. Seems to be, transitioning to something a little bit different. For a long time, Pat Monix.
What Monix! Who hits it with a DDT? Cover! Yeah!
Pat Monix, he has really been trying to make a name for himself, branch out. And I think that the big win like this, especially over a guy with the veteran prowess of Robbie E., I'm very impressed with Pat Monix. I'm expecting big things from him.
Pat Monix is a kid who started wrestling in 2013. He is a guy who loves this craft, and from the day he stepped into a ring, can't get it off of his mind, and is going to do everything in his power to get to the point that he thinks he can get to. Man, when I was a kid, I saw it on TV, and it just seemed like this unattainable thing that I would never be a part of, but I loved it, and I had no idea how to get into it. I had no idea where to start. So once I did find my way into it, I had this moment where I kind of looked at myself in the mirror, and I just said to myself, like, if I'm gonna do this, we're going all the way, and we're going to give it everything we have, or it's not worth the time, effort, exhaustion that it's going to take, and all the sacrifice.
When Pat showed up in Gali 4 years ago training with Bryce Benjamin at the Underground School, honestly it took me about 2 months to notice him, but I noticed he was always here, and it took me a while to believe in it, but a year into his training, I really started seeing him as an up-and-coming guy. Well, I mean, Pat started basically like everybody does, opening up the shows and Scrabble matches, or pretty much as an extra guy. We're missing one guy here, we're missing one guy there. Little by little, he was developing so quick that even the main guys were asking to work with him. And that led to him working some of like guys that are already, you could say top stars around the world, like DJZ. Basically, he's been kind from opening matches to main event in less than a year, which was really surprising. We've only had a couple guys really do that.
I first met Pat Monix maybe 1 year ago, a little over a year ago. He started coming to the Lucha Libre practices that we were having here at Gali, and I started seeing him on some local Chicago independent shows. And what stuck out to me right away was that he had a good attitude and was very hungry for knowledge. A lot of guys today, they think they know everything. They think they got it all figured out. Pat had a very humble approach and was not afraid to ask me for advice, ask other veteran wrestlers for advice. And that attitude of his has stuck out to a lot of people, and I'd say it's a big reason that he's finding success, and a lot of guys seem to want to help him. It's because he has the right attitude.
Yeah, Project Monix. Basically, Project Monix is just one day I woke up and there's nothing special about this day. And I just kind of thought to myself, like, today's day one. And I think a lot of people have that moment in their life where they feel like starting over. And I was on this kick of trying to come up with this character, trying to come up with something that would separate me from everyone and become unique as a pro wrestler in a world where everyone's trying to be unique and everyone's trying to stand out. You're different, just like everyone else. So I was just racking my brain on all these ideas, and I really couldn't come up with anything. And I just thought to myself, like, who am I actually? Who is Pat Monix? And Pat Monix is just this character I made up one day when I started pro wrestling. It's just a name. Monix is just a word. It's a name I took from a movie. So Project Monix is essentially my life from the day I started pro wrestling. So I wanted to inspire this line of thinking in everyone else that you're a project too. This person's a project, Jim's a project, Joe's a project, Susie's a project. everyone's a project, and if you take your life seriously and you want to be who you want to be, or you want to get to where you want to get to, and you're not there, it's okay. Like, I wish I was making a living as a professional wrestler right now, and the reality of it is I'm not. So one day I woke up and I said to myself, today's phase 0001, and every single day I'm going to post on social media something to keep everyone in the loop with what this Project Monix is. So it was an excuse for me, for one, to post on social media every single day and do it in a little bit of a unique light versus just spamming my friends and family on the internet. But it also, I saw it as an opportunity to show people that you can be who you want to be, you can do what you want to do, and if you're not there, it's fine as long as you're doing everything each day to get to that place or to become that person. We're all a project, and if you take my hand, we're all going to make it.